Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate, and at long last, we are finally in card week again. It's a good time because we are always on the hunt for cards. Not that the other kinds of rare loot are, unwanted. We do like finding skins. We do like finding nether stones, but cards are, of course, a big priority for us. Just to remind ourselves, we are at 159 right now, and a hell of a lot left to go. But we are almost finished with the Golem set. In one of the recent videos, we finally found the Pumpkin card. The only thing left, I think, is the War Golem, I believe. This episode, I think, are just gonna... Oh, 435 is a great bonus. I think we're just gonna do some random realms. Let's take a look at our Rune of Prophecies. It's still pretty empty. Lots of things to do. What's our... Okay, we've got a lot of piety right now, but not gonna spend it just yet. Let's just dive into a random realm and see what the game has in store for us. Excuse me, the Kingdom of Heretics. Always a fun time. Hopefully we find some good loot with our sweet, sweet bonus. Ooh, and immediately we are confronted with a couple of nemesis creatures. Let's take them down. And let's also see what we're dealing with this realm. Very easy looking realm, I have to say. And I feel like it's even gonna be a good farming realm. Just because of how straightforward it is. Nothing really bad in the realm properties, like no resurrect on death, no extra speed for the enemies. Just straight up good. Alright. Nice way to ease ourselves into card week. What are the enemies fused with? That I didn't notice. That's the only thing that could potentially spoil things a little bit. However, I'm just gonna immediately start summoning some page 27, right? Some war golems. I really wish we could summon treasure golems, but I understand why you can't. Anyway, let's... Okay, we need to make room before we're able to summon anything else. And let's go ahead and start doing a bit of this action. Wait for these fireworks to end, and then we move on. We do have a 25% better chance to find cards. Ooh, and a Pandemonium Shrine as well. But a 25% chance ultimately isn't that huge, although it is significant. Don't get me wrong. But like, it's... All I'm saying is, don't expect to find a card after every single enemy. It's not that kind of a bonus. There is one very rare nether portal encounter that you can find, which will boost the amount of your chance of finding cards for the rest of that realm by a huge amount, by like 300%. I've only seen that like once, and the hundreds of hours I've been playing, I've only seen that once. So it is a rare thing indeed. Alright. Let's quickly deal with the Diabolic Horde Master. Now the Diabolic Horde, they've got lots of synergies that depend on how many of the same race is fighting. And... What? Okay, so this mastery, I don't think it's doing anything for them, because their trait was already Diabolic Horde. I believe this mastery trait is just more for player builds, meaning you could have a party that isn't Diabolic Horde but treat it as if it is, and then you can use some of these other traits. But obviously it's not doing anything for them because they are already the same race, so it's a little bit redundant. So there's also, that means no need for us to get rid of their trait with blank slate or anything like that. Okay, some annoying stuff is going on. I did try to ensnare them, but some of them did get their turns anyway, which is a bit unfortunate because they've ruined things a little bit. So Meraxis is confused, and that's annoying. I guess we'll just do an antidote. Are you serious, man? Are you freaking serious? Alright, let's do another antidote. The Dread White can do, I don't know, feign death. We're making this battle much, much longer than it needs to be. I think we can just finish off like this. Excuse me. Alright. And for beating him for the 5th time, we even get the costume. Wonderful. And the achievement, of course. Alright. Alright, these guys are down. And now 2 more Nemesis creatures are bearing down upon us. I don't mind at all. I'm gonna try to make my way back to the candle, because we need to summon 2 more groups of war golems. For our farming. Ooh, and that was a good amount of resources we got from that. That's what I like to see. Alright. 1. And we need to make a bit more room before we can summon our final group. Or, you know, if we just happen to find the card outright, then we won't need to summon anything extra. But, you know what, let's just keep our expectations in check. The card will come when it comes. Let's just enjoy the journey. Alright. Now we can get the final group. And now all we have to do is just go around clearing out the rest of this map. And of course opening any chest that we can find. And getting that sweet loot. It doesn't seem like this realm has that many sources of loot. Like, it's got chests, but unless I'm forgetting something, there might be some loot objects that I'm just completely forgetting about. But so far all these bookshelves they're giving us is you know, some buffs for the realm, or like some debuffs on the enemies, which, I mean, that's fine, but it's loot that we... Oh, okay, no, they do have those sacks lying on the ground with loot in them. We just hadn't come across any of them. There's one of them over there to the left. Alright. Good stuff. Keep on going. it's a pretty chill realm. Nothing too annoying or dangerous. Just how I like it. There we go. There's some loot. Some sweet loot, and there's even more to the south. So I guess each realm has its own way of giving you loot beyond just, you know, treasure chests. But some realms I do think are more lucrative than others. I guess it also depends on your favor rank and at which rank with which god you unlock which thing that gives you which bonus. Alright. Self-analysis. Oh god, it's gotta be sorcery, right? Well, let me check. I think we used self-analysis when we were getting the big number achievements. But let me just confirm this. I feel like we're pretty close to getting the 500 Riddle Dwarf achievement. Okay, it's not on this list. I'm gonna have to Google it. An ultimate self-analysis. It is indeed a sorcery spell. Indeed, it is sorcery. Alright, that's good. Grab you as well. Get some favor with the god here. Kill you as well. I guess one thing that could happen, I guess in any realm, is we could always run into Xantai, and then that would always be an interesting encounter if that were to happen. And we wouldn't necessarily be prepared for it if we've been running around wasting our non-ethereal spells on trash mobs and just farming enemies. But I guess that's what makes it fun, you know, the element of the unexpected. Alright, let's keep on going. Get even more health that we don't really need. And deal with these guys who were being annoying. I guess it was the salamander in their party that was the cause of that. Right, grab that and this. Go up. Kill these guys. Okay, and continue onwards. Grab that. Ooh, sign. Haven't fought any war golems for a while, but this might be... No, this enemy is another one of the ones that was already in the realm to start out with. And I think the one behind him was one of the war golems that we summoned. So, alright, come on. Card, please. Nope. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Excuse me. That's fine. We've got all the time in the world. You guys as well. Yeah, if you could just stop that any second. There we go. Yeah, that's really the only thing slowing us down, but it's okay, it's fine. We only have 2 enemies left. Almost done with the realm. Grab this as well. Another non-golem. A bit of a disappointment. But we get some nice resources out of that, so that's fine, I guess. Kill these knights. Getting closer to another Gonfurian favor rank. But Not gonna happen in this realm. There just isn't enough stuff. Alright, I'm gonna deal with you as well. Alright, and go down here. Grab that. And this. And take down our final enemy. Alright. What do we get from you? We get nothing. Alright, it was a decent start to the episode. I don't think we need to check whether I found the card or accidentally clicked past it, because if we had found it, we would have gotten not just the bonus, not just the announcement for the card, but also the announcement that we've completed the set. So when we find it, we will definitely know. There will be no mistaking it. Now, what's down here? Anything useful? Ah, yes, there was a bit of loot. Nothing in it, but you should always interact with every source of loot that you can. Especially if you're running high item bonuses like I enjoy. Alright. We've got Impington next floor. So I guess we're going to the arachnid nest. But before we go, let's... Okay, this is a nice bonus. Extra traits gonna be annoying, but I think we can deal. What else are we dealing with, though? Honestly, other than the extra traits, not even that bad. We have 8 enemies and a master, and we're getting somewhat close to another Regalis favor rank, and we get snare right off the bat, which is beautiful. I mean, enemies don't have extra speed as far as I can see, but it can help us if they had some trait that was causing them to go before us. Okay. Alright, a piece of garbage netherstone, that's fine. Oh yeah, and sometimes enemies are just gonna... You piece of trash. Enemies are just gonna die because of the spiderlings killing them, and... we are gonna have to deal with some nonsense. As a result of the extra traits. But... we should be fine. Oh yeah, I guess those guys were nemesis creatures as well. What should we make him immune to? Attack damage or spell? Let's make him immune to spell attack. Let's make him... Let's make him immune to spell damage. We'll punch him to death. Because then we can use Rabid Dementia. Alright, yeah, that seems like a good plan. Alright, deal with you as well. Were you also Nemesis? No, you weren't. Let's even start you at the top of the timeline. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got here. Deal with these enemies. Oh, that's... this freaking sucks, alright. Oh my god, you pieces of fucking trash sealed my... Yeah, see, this is the kind of nonsense that you can expect with the enemies having extra traits. Is they will just annoy you to no end. Yeah, okay, we'll even give him the 10% thing. It's worth doing it. It'll make the fight a little bit longer, but in terms of this being a fight that we only do once every 6 floors, it doesn't matter if it goes a couple minutes longer if we can get some sweet loot out of it, you know? That's my rationale anyway. We'll make him deal more damage. Shouldn't matter because his main gimmick is an instant kill, which you know, it doesn't really matter how much damage it's doing, so you know, not a huge deal. Now, should we take the debuffs or should we make him immune to indirect damage? Let's make him immune to indirect damage, because sometimes debuffs can really slow us down at the beginning. I would take the debuff if it was the final option. Oh, we get some loot out of you. Some loot out of that as well. And I'm not going to summon candle enemies until after we've at least summoned the boss portal. Alright. Okay, we got the bad outcome there. That's fine, I guess. Alright. Okay. And we get loot out of that, so that's good. Go down here. Oh, we've got our master as well. Oh, there's oh, there's a bunch of nonsense happening. There's a bunch of nonsense happening. Alright, so first of all, oh, and you can't defend our why fucking god, dude. Alright, we're gonna have to blank slate just because of these pieces of garbage. Well, I guess we killed them with the riotous rum. But man, that was annoying. Very, very annoying. Right, let's deal with the cockatrice master. Yeah, we need to blank slate. And now, should we? Let's ensnare them some more. Try and get a bit of a thing going for ourselves. Let's do a clayman and ebony ant. Oh my god, what are you? Why are you? This is not going. And yeah, and our Dreadwhite is feared, so he can. Everybody is feared, even our animators. That's really annoying. Let's do an antidote. And now, I guess, I don't know, just do one of these reincarnations. Okay. All I need is you to be able to cast Rabid Dementia, and that should end this battle. There we go. There we frickin' go. Cockatrice Master with, you know, the random griffins helping them as well has finally been taken down. And we get another mastery rank for that. Beautiful. Alright. Excuse me? Oh, you... They've got some trait that is... Fucking... That is stopping us from casting spells. Including stopping us from casting the spell that will take away the trait. I think they stopped us from casting it 3 times. Fucking pieces of... Are you... Finally, man, I am not amused at how Dumpling is silenced as well for some unknown fucking reason. God, I just hate extra traits so much. So much. What a fucking ordeal that one trash mob fight ended up being. Through no fault of our own. Like, 4 times in a row we tried to do the thing that would have fixed it, but they had a trait that was stopping us from doing it. Okay. Yeah. So, more nonsense is happening in that battle. Okay, the portal has finally shown up. I don't think there's anything major left to explore in this realm. So, since we're far away from the candle and since the boss... Well, I guess we're not that far away from the candle. Summon one group of war golems. Just to say that we did. But I'm gonna go into the boss fight first to deal with Impington, who hopefully isn't gonna bother us too much. Okay, yeah, it's not... Animatus is confused, other people are feared because this Joker has a bunch of extra traits as well. So let's start off getting rid of the traits. Oh, excuse me, what are you doing? Okay, we need to ensnare, or he is already ensnared, so we need to do we need to start... Oh, you fucking... yeah, our spell gems are sealed after casting, so let's start off with the Clayman. Okay, finally things are going our way. Let's do an antidote. Now our Animatus needs to cast Astral Dimension, unseal people's gems. You need to do a double cast Feign Death. Unfortunately, we have maximum buffs, so it'll limit the amount of stuff we can do. However, one thing we should do is Entangling Roots. Nice attack, but we're doing at most 10% of his health. But how much damage were we doing? Not a huge amount, because he's probably got way more... Yeah, he's got way more health. We're gonna need even more Clayman action. Actually, let's do Entangling Roots. And now you can do a Clayman, I guess. And I mean, there's no reason not to just attack. And you can do Astral Dimension, unseal our gems. You can do another double cast Feign Death. And now, I think we should just spend our time attacking. And so we'll just start out with a Rabbit Dementia. He's immune to spell damage. Let's do another Entangling Roots. And from now on, we should just be doing double cast Rabbit Dementia. With our Animatus, it really doesn't matter if we use Rabbit Dementia or if we just attack, because he's gonna be only taking at most 10% of his health and damage. But as you can see, that's annoying, but it doesn't help him that much. Yeah, we are finishing him off pretty handily. And even our Dreadwhite is going to cast Rabbit Dementia. There we go. And Meraxis, assuming you have the ability to, you will also cast. Well, I mean, ooh, you're gonna just kill him yourself. Well done. Well done, Meraxis. Nothing in this chest. Nothing in that chest. What do we get as a... Oop, wait for the loot to... the loot notices to go away. We don't really need this because we already have Meraxis in our party. This is interesting. Let's take the propulsion. And what is our heaping treasure? We'll probably get another, maybe a spell? Or possibly it's just gonna go to the... Oh, hey, this is amazing! We do get a spell, and we get a card. Minions gain 1 stack. Is fine, but more importantly, we find a card. 8,000 reputation with the Chaos Guild is a huge amount. Unfortunately, those bonuses aren't great for our build, but it's fine, it's fine. More importantly, we got a card. A whole bunch of achievements popped as well. A bat card, that's our 3rd card in the bat set, which just has a basic bonus, giving us more attack, which is fine. We get more loot out of this. Alright, good stuff. Oh yeah, and finally let's kill these other golems that we summoned. Who, despite having potentially annoying traits, killed themselves off pretty quickly. These guys are maybe gonna hang around a little bit longer. But not that long. Okay. Okay, kill you as well. 2 enemies. I'm not gonna summon any more just because... Okay, fine, I'll do 1 more. We're gonna kill a 10. Just... I don't want to go overboard just because extra trait realms are just too chaotic. And when you're farming, when you're grinding, you want things to be stable and predictable. But we also want to always be farming. We are always on the hunt for the next card, and will continue until the last card has been obtained. Annoyingly, they blinded us. And annoyingly, they have a resurrection as well. But it's fine. 4 more enemies. 4 more jokers to kill. I guess 4 more groups. With 6 jokers per group. So, you know, you can do that math for yourself. Hey, nice, you killed him. Are we gonna finish this off? Just not quite. Oh, yeah, I really don't. I really do not enjoy some of the garbage that can happen in fights when there are extra traits. They shuffled the timeline and then did a whole bunch of other nonsense. Right, we've got only two enemies left. One of them evidently had the trait of a haunted golem, and then there's a bunch of other garbage happening. Okay, fine, I guess. Now where is the final enemy? He is right there. Right, let's quickly say hi, and then, oh my god, what's going? They've got stand as one. Oh no! Oh, the worst trait in the game. Yeah, I guess we just had to have something really annoying happen for the very last one, and we don't even get a card out of it. Oh well. Let's head home. Get training. Before we start a new training mission, let's actually start a pilgrimage. Whoever is the lowest, I guess Frieden. Frieden, sure. Start one with you, and let's start another bounty with the Death Guild. We'll just keep fighting Impington until we kill him 10 times. One thing I want to check. I want to look at my list of anointments. There is an anointment that makes you immune to blight. Is it a cleric anointment? It is a cleric anointment. And I think the boss that you get this anointment from is probably going to be Saint Althea, who blights you. So eventually we're going to have to deal with that, and dealing with her is going to be pretty annoying until we find... I guess we could go in with some other convoluted method that makes us immune to blight. Anyway, that's just me brainstorming about stuff that we're not even doing. I should focus on the task at hand, which is, let's just do more missions. 350 on the dot. Could have been better, but I guess we will accept this. And yeah, let's just go to a random realm. And what are we dealing with? Ooh, hey, we got a nether realm. Honestly, this seems like a pretty decent realm. Okay. Enemies are a bit tanky, though, and they're fused with annoying creatures. What do we have? Rat Stamper is gonna complete one of our prophecies. Didn't really need your services, but fine, I guess. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. The Luck Mantria fusion is gonna mean they will very often get rebirth while we're fighting them, which is just gonna annoy us a little bit. But I guess it won't happen every time, so that's good as well. Okay, grabbing these sacks of loot. Got these enemies as well. Annoying just because it just unnecessarily prolongs the battle, just because they're limited in how much damage they take. I genuinely believe only boss enemies should have damage cap gimmicks. And I guess champion enemies are one, or like nemesis creatures. They're essentially like every RPG has its version, or like its whatever name it has for champion enemies. Champion enemies are one step above trash mobs, so they should be a bit stronger. But damage cap, the thing about a damage cap is, I guess before I talk about the damage cap, let me talk about, like, philosophically, I do believe if your damage is high enough, you should be able to one-shot any creature that isn't a boss, including champions. And for champions to have a gimmick that limits them to how much damage they take in one hit, I think that, like, they're not cool enough. They're not important enough to have a very strong gimmick like that. I mean, it's not helping them because we are able to kill them. Like, the issue isn't that it's making the game difficult. The issue is that it's a kind of game delaying gimmick on a fight that doesn't necessarily need to be treated like it's some big epic thing, is what I have to say about that. Okay, so those are my thoughts on why champion enemies shouldn't have damage cap abilities, and I'm gonna stop talking about it now. I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna focus on killing up some dudes. And then getting annoyed when they resurrect, and then killing them again. That's just how it goes. We've got a master to fight in this realm as well, of course. Of course. Alright. Yoink you. There's our candle. Of course we're going to be summoning, because it seems like a good realm for it. Grab this as well. And we're going to be getting as many war golems as we can fit into this realm. And we don't even need to make space because we'd already killed everything. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Good stuff. And let's make our way through. We've got... Where is the master? There must be some exploration left for us to do. But it is unusual that we killed every enemy in this realm. I mean, before summoning all these golems. That we killed every enemy and didn't find the master. But I guess the enemies were just randomly spawned into the parts of the map that we were in. let's keep on going. Alright, let's deal with this large crowd. I'm gonna use my non-ethereal spell gems, which is what happens when I use the macro, just because it'll speed things up just a tiny bit more, and we do want things to go as quickly as they possibly can. Just to get through things a little efficiently. Alright, let's keep on going. And hopefully we get a card out of these guys. We got the entire rest of the Golem card set when it wasn't card week. So now that we have a bonus, surely we should be able to find one card, right? I mean, we already found one card, but it was from the random loot after the false god fight. We now want to find the card that we're actually farming for. And let me just also quickly check the timer. We've been going 46 minutes. We could do one more realm. Potentially. Well, I mean, we've got to finish this realm first. We've got a master to fight. But once we're done, then I think we'll try for one more realm, unless it's a boss fight. If it's a boss fight, we'll leave it until next episode. And it's not a boss fight, so that's how we'll do it. We'll do the next realm, and then we'll fight the nether boss in the next episode. Sounds good to me. Right. And our power is now over 5.1 million again. It's on a general upward trajectory, but we do sometimes go through phases where we lose a whole bunch of power. Right, we can do our hunt as well. And our experiment. Ooh, and we're finding a whole bunch of this loot. Yoink that as well. Yeah, there was an enemy that just ran down here and then got stuck in this hallway. So let's help them out by killing them. I mean, they're no longer stuck, you know. It's that's something. All right, let's go down and around, and finally we find our master. But this guy rushed at us first, so I guess we'll deal with you, and then we'll deal with the master. And then, okay, you are the Gargoyle Master. This is our 6th encounter with you, and you gain attack. I am not worried about that. In fact, we're just gonna win like this. Wonderful. Easy fight. Grab that. Kill these guys. And I think we are actually going to get a Gone Furian favor rank. Because we're pretty close. Are we? Actually, no, I don't think we are. I think we are out of things to do in this realm to get more favor. So close, but not quite. And we've already completed the realm quest, so that's not going to be an option to push us over the edge. All right, go down, go up, go left, go right. Try and find this final enemy who is right by the candle. Tempting. But no, not in this realm. Not when there's so much resurrecting going on. If it was a quicker farming realm, I would consider doing some extra bit of farming, but I think we are done. We're just gonna head home. We've got a few things to hand in. Okay, we get some knowledge. The Sparktail Professor, that experiment is completed. Let's start a new hunt. Again with the Sparktail Professor. This will take you to S rank. And oh, I think that guy completed our assassination prophecy task. Because I don't think... Yeah, our assassination mission is still ongoing. Should we cancel this and do a different project? Or should we leave it? Because it's gonna take up a... I guess we'll leave it. We do have a thing, like with all missions, we've got like a set of achievements for doing a bunch of assassination missions as well. So eventually we will need to do 100 of those, so might as well leave it while we have some progress on it. We're doing speed training. Alright. Now, let's do our... Ooh! And we get a 400% bonus straight off the bat, which I love to see. We're gonna do our final realm. And it is... the Frostbite Caverns. Long time no see, Azural. Right. Oh my god, they've got Rebirth as a buff. Very annoying. Ah. What are they fused with? Abominations? That's fine, I guess, but that enemy was being annoying. Alright. Again, let's smash and grab everything we can find. I keep thinking those snowmen are gonna do something, but I guess they're just, beacons. Well, let's actually do arbitration. Didn't we have... Hang on. Didn't we have a macro for this kind of situation? The arbitration macro. Alright. Let's assign that macro to you. If enemy has rebirth, cast arbitration. If... Okay, yep. We're gonna have the arbitration macro, and we'll see if this gets us through this realm a little bit quicker. Of course, because this is such a specific macro, then as soon as we're done with this realm, we'll have to change things out. Let's test it out on these Yetis. See, but here's the other problem, is that against Yetis, we're also going to be frozen, so we're going to be losing our... We're going to be losing our turns. So I guess not the best fight to test it out on. I think Meraxis is about to get a turn, though, so Meraxis, please just do this. Alright. We'll test it out on the next creature we come across. Ooh, hey, we got another Pandemonium Shrine. Why are they... Oh, man. We really need to have more turns in a row. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. I guess they're just gonna die? Oh, and also they are nemesis creatures. That explains a lot. Alright. Proficient and more health. That's nice. Ooh, and we got 3 emblems. That's wonderful. Alright. Grab that. We get some loot out of you. We gotta, I guess, destroy a bunch of flags for you. Alright. Yeah, Corpse Explosion is heavily nerfed, or is it? It seems like, well, there was that one enemy that had less spell damage, but then these guys, I guess they've got extra health, and that's why sometimes it's feeling like they're tanky, but like our attacks are doing decent damage. So I don't know why Corpse Explosion is not, like, seemingly not pulling its weight. Okay, am I gonna have to give the arbitration macro to the dumpling as well? Hopefully not. But just in case, you know what, let's... creatures... Assign the arbitration macro. And then deal with it. Okay, I think, yeah, it definitely was a good move getting these macros set up, because now it's going to save us a lot of time, and now suddenly this has become a good realm to farm in. Lister rules over... Oh, the faraway enclave. One thing I want to check is achievements, realms. How close are we to riddle me this? 3 more is gonna give that to us. All right. All right. Wonderful. All right. All right. Easy. Easy. Grab this, grab that. Oh, we also have to destroy these flags. I normally don't interact with them because they don't do anything for you, but we do have a quest to deal with them. And I'm also gonna summon some of you guys, some more golems. What, you guys are gonna be easy to kill because you are gonna consistently not be going before us. Or if you are going before us, it'll be at most 1. The double cast is slowing us down a little bit, but not that much. Not that much. And let's summon our final group. I do love the start of battle arbitration, because that just means we can immediately start attacking them. Alright. And there's a master to fight as well, so let's not forget about that. Yeah, attack the empty spot after you've already killed it. Yeah, I think Rabbit Dementia is a little bit bugged. Like, if you kill the enemy, it doesn't realize that it's a... Like, it would never attack an empty spot if the creature was dead before you cast Rabbit Dementia. But if you cast it and if you kill it in that turn, it has a chance to just attack the same spot, I think, which is... I don't know if that's intended. It feels like it isn't, because it... Ooh, this guy was strangely tanky. Oof. Oh my god. And then because he survived, it ruined our entire rhythm for the battle. But now they're dead. They didn't even have the decency to give us a card after putting us through all that trouble. How rude. How very rude. Another tanky guy, alright. We killed another one, which means we are going to be able to finish these guys off. There we go. Grab that. Oh, easy. Yoink you. 3 of them are going to go. It's going to be annoying, but I think we can deal. There we go. Alright. And hey, a nice setup for us to simply do this. Finish these guys off. Yeah, why is Corpse Explosion doing such little damage compared to our attacks? It's a bit of a mystery. But we're almost, well, we're not almost done, but we're largely done with this realm. And all we have left is a master fight and a couple of those huts to drop off the firewood at. And you know, just other things to pick up. Right. This could have been an annoying fight, but we got through it okay. But once again, Corpse Explosion. Is there something about the Microbots minion that is, or I guess maybe some enemies in this realm are just tanky. Because yeah, there have been times where we've even not done that much attack damage. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is we've got to kill you. The Smith Master, who we've only fought twice. With you, we're gonna, first of all, artifact straight with our creature to the left. How about no? How about now we entangle some roots. How about now we arbitrate? Now we do a clayman. I mean, these guys are screwed, regardless of what we do. I kind of want my Dread White to have the honors, though, so I'll do another clayman. And now you can do double cast Feign Death. Beautiful. That is victory number 3 against the Smith Master. Oh, and we got a lucky attack that stopped all 6 of them from taking their turn, which is what was about to happen. 3 more enemies. I saw one of them darting around. Alright. Here we fucking go. War Golem card. And War Golem set is also complete. And there are 2 of them left. I guess we'll go ahead and kill them, because it would be rude not to. And then we'll get ready to start ending off this realm. But before we do... Oh, you did manage to kill somebody. Good job. You killed 2 people. Good job, Meraxis. Alright. Before we leave this realm, there's one thing I want to check. Are there any creatures we need to buy? Like, of course there will be creatures that we can only get by buying the mana, but I won't just be buying all of them willy-nilly. I'll only be buying ones that either we need to summon for some build, or that we need for, you know, the fact that we don't have knowledge with them. Now, unfortunately, this is spilling over into 2 pages. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to my bestiary, sort it by race, and find the Smith-type creatures. Satyr, Shade... Smith, okay. These are the Smiths that we have. Let me just take a picture of this. Okay. And yeah, despite not trying at all, we've got a good amount of cards in the set as well, but we're not looking for cards right now. Right now we're looking for creatures. Now, we could simply just buy all of them. They'll be ready to summon. But I'm only going to buy the ones that aren't in our bestiary, because it'll put them in our bestiary. What? So we have... There's a Brim Smith. There's also a Dark Brim Smith. Alright. We don't have that. We'll buy it. We don't have a Black Crystal Smith. We'll buy that. We do not have a Depravity Smith. We do have a Death Crafter, Disease Crafter, Hammer Lord, and Pestilence Crafter, and Crystal Smith, and regular Brim Smith. So in total we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, that's a lot. Are we at 9? Maybe we are. Let's check our codex again. Sorry, our bestiary. Where were the smiths? There they are. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And the 3 that we've got F rank, which means they've just been added to our bestiary. We've only just learned that these creatures exist. Alright. Is there anything else left to do in this realm? I don't think so. So I think we are just going to head back home and call it good. Okay. I guess we're going to destroy this flag. And now we're going to head home. And we're going to start a new Keyforge mission as well. Alright. Let's... start a new Keyforge. What's our prophecies looking like? It's slowly getting completed, but there's still quite a bit to do. And we need to find a treasure golem as well. Okay, now let's reflect on what we accomplished this episode. We beat Impington. It was a fun, slightly long, but decent fight. We got a bunch of progress with the Death Guild. That's leveling up nicely. We beat a couple masters, the usual. But most importantly, we have finally completed our Golem set. This is the 3rd set we've completed after the Griffin set and the Stag set. Now, because of that, it's just going to increase the rate at which we get Essence. You can see we don't really need Essence. It's pretty high up, and like every resource that isn't power is pretty high up. But I am prioritizing the card sets that give you resources, and we're going to immediately start on another one of those in the next episode. But for now, let's just reflect on the lovely accomplishment of having completed that card set. A very big set as well. Let's take another look at this card set, you know? Let's take another look at it. Because all of the other card sets, the creatures are all the same type. Like, these are all life creatures. These are all nature creatures. So the color is the same, and I guess in a way that's pleasing, but I also really like looking at the Golem set because they are all over. They have every type of class represented, and it's so nice and colorful, and I'm so glad we have this set finally completed. But yes, that is going to be all for this episode. A really, really nice one. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.